is the location between the 7 and 15 Suns and the 10 and 14 Lakers. Is Devin Booker for one-handed jam. He did not have a good night, as that was his only bucket until later in the fourth quarter. As this one rebounded by Marquise Chris, then he finds Booker and Dragan Bender, making the defense look like non-working vendors. As Dragan Bender had a very solid night. Now Eric Bledsoe looking like a rookie quarterback out here, throwing a tipped ball intercepted by the Lakers, and Luol Deng splash in the pool. Deng did not have a bad game. Now Luol, he's going to need to read this Booker better, because you'll see in a second. As Luol, you can't break Devin Booker's ankles without reading the Booker. And then the Suns doing some passing around. Then TJ Warren for a three. Swisher. Then the swish itself. Next Suns possession, I believe. Over to Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson over to Jared Dudley. He finds Josh Richardson. More like Josh Swisherson. And Swisherson, very big night. Now, speaking of Richardson, he finds Tyler Ulis. You listen to me. Over to Jared Dudley shooting. Jared Dudley also had a big game. As you can see, Jared Dudley breaking ankles without the ankles being broken. As Dudley. Now Tyler Ulis. You listen to me, buzzer. I don't care about Ulis. Ulis over to Scala BC at the buzzer. And that is how the first quarter goes down. Second quarter now underway. Now Ulis over to Mr. Swisherson. Sorry, that was not Swisherson. That was Marquise Chris. And the beautiful thing about teamwork is the results. As the Suns, a lot of passing, and that result ended in a Suns bucket. As how it ends? Well, Dragan Bender just standing there. You don't really get to save a bucket there. As looks like time froze. Bender over to... Oh, never mind. Anyway, Bledsoe over to... It looks like just Devin Booker. And Booker back to Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe gets rejected like a fake ID. And Lou Will says contact. Piece of cake. He gets the and what? Next Suns possession. Bledsoe over. Not next Suns possession. Sorry about that. As Bender with the snicker doodle slamming down the snicker doodle. Now, Jordan Clarkson with the snicker doodle, stolen by Devin Booker. He finds Leandro Barbosa over to Eric Bledsoe with the two-handed monster jam. That is next, oh my gosh, silly me. Bledsoe over to TJ Warren. Warren with the beat and the flop. Wait. Anyway, next Lakers possession, he finds you can't handle the truth, Mike. You can't handle it. It's Julius Randle with the slammer jammer. As Jordan Clarkson pump fakes Eric Bledsoe over to Timothy Mozgov. Rejected like a fake ID. Go back to your native country. I don't want to be racist to Timothy Mozgov. As Eric Bledsoe with the fader. 3. As the Suns, Devin Booker over to Josh Richardson. Josh Swisherson at the buzzer of the Suns have a 6-point lead at halftime. As that did, in fact, go down. Second half underway. Booker over to Marquise fake Chris. Marquise Chris with that bucket. Now the Lakers, not too long later, over to Timothy Mozgov. Feel the Mozgov! That's Timothy Mozgov. Now, speaking of deadly shooting, or should I say Jared Dudley shooting, is Dudley with the steal. Over to someone, over to Bender, over to Chris, back to Dudley, and Dudley shooting. As Tyler Ulis over to Josh Richardson, more like Josh N1 Dunkerson. As D'Angelo Russell over to T-Rob, and that's a loud robber because that's a slam dunk. Anyway, Josh Swisherson over to Scalabiciere, over to Tyler Ulis. You listen to me, buddy. You pass it to Swisherson, and Josh Richardson, well, he just does the rest with a swish. Alright, This possession just proves that Scalabrine can save basketball. And who's Scalabrine? More like He has very good post-game here with the and one. Now this Suns possession, they had a very good third quarter. More Swisherson. As Mr. Josh Swisherson is this possession. Josh Swisherson, not quite Josh Swisherson, but Josh left wide openerson. As this Lakers possession down by 22 over to Timofey. He's flying, and he's like an airplane lifting off. As Timofey Mozgov had a very solid night for the Lakers. As Eric Bledsoe over to, oh my gosh, Chris finds feed. The European Dragon Bender had a nice game as well. Now forget Southwest Airlines. You just have Mozgov Airlines. As Timofey Mozgov with that one. The Lakers making a comeback, and Josh, he's wide open. He's still wide open, as that could be the dagger, but the Lakers aren't out of a 9-point game. And this one over to Marquise Chris. Chris finds Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe with the bled splash. As Devin Booker still has that 2 points right at the beginning of the game, but Eric Bledsoe over to Devin Booker. But Devin Booker finally changes that, but he's still 1 for 7 from 3. As you can see, Eric Bledsoe with the steal over to T.J. Warren over to Devin Booker. Oh, now you get hot, just like the desert. And can the Suns get that buzzer beater? That would be pretty funny. As up a buzzer, oh my gosh, Eric Bledsoe got it off in time. No, he did not get it off in time. As that's how your game ends, as Eric bled so much that the Lakers died. Final score, Suns 110 and Lakers 98.